Hi guys, how are you? A few days ago on Instagram stories, I asked you to ask me any questions that you have for this video, and in general I collected all the common questions I was receiving in my direct messages or sometimes in YouTube comments, and today I'm going to answer them all. I think this is the most personal video I ever made because I don't think I ever just sit and talked about myself this way, and I'm pretty nervous, but let's go. I divided questions into 5 categories so it will be easier for you to follow and easier for me to answer. First question, how old are you? I am 24 years old. I born in the end of 1995, so I'm pretty old. Where are you from? I am from Turkmenistan. It's a country in Central Asia, and I am from a city called Ashgabat, that is the capital of Turkmenistan. It's very beautiful and extraordinary city. If you want, Google it, you will understand what I'm talking about. The next question that I get asked frequently is it hard to live away from your home? It's not really hard to live away from my motherland, but it's very hard to live away from my family. Because when I was 16 years old, I traveled to Cyprus to get a bachelor degree, and now I'm 24, so I kind of used to live in another countries, but I constantly miss my family. And answering to your question, yes, it is hard to live away from your home. Which language do you speak? My mother tongue is Russian and Turkmen because my country is duolingual, so most of the people speak fluent Russian and Turkmen. I speak both of these languages. Also, I speak English, as you see. I speak Turkish since I lived in Cyprus and I learned Turkish there. And I speak German, but not that good because it's a very difficult language, but I'm really trying to catch up and learn it here. So yeah, overall it's 5 languages. What did you study? I study architecture. I have bachelor and master degree in architecture. Where did you study? I studied my bachelor degree in Cyprus, in North Cyprus, and the full name of country is Turkish Republic of North Cyprus. And after that I came to Germany and I did my master degree in architecture in Germany in the city called Dessau, and maybe you know it from famous Bauhaus. And I consider myself so lucky that I lived in Cyprus. That is really paradise without exaggeration. And Dessau also very calm and quiet city that gave me chance to get used to Germany before I moved to a huge city like Berlin. I think it would be hard directly moving to such a megapolis in foreign country. Since how long do you live in Berlin? Last year, 2019, in June, I moved to Berlin, so it's 1 year and 1 month. Why do you live in Berlin? Good question. When I was studying in Dessau, I came as a master student, so I already had a degree and I could find a job. I found a job in Berlin in architectural office. It was 4 months after I arrived to Germany, and since then I'm working in the same place in Berlin. When I graduated from Dessau, it was obvious that I should move to Berlin since I have my job here, and yeah, like this, coincidentally, I end up living in Berlin. How do you like Berlin? Oh, this is a very tricky question and I don't really know how to answer it because if be honest, Berlin is not my soulmate and it's not ideal city where I would love to live. But surely Berlin is amazing city with lots of opportunities, with lots of cool people. You know, it's so rare to meet people here who just have like boring job from 9 to 6. Most of people are super creative, super ambitious, young, full of energy. And when I tell young, I don't mean age, I mean the spirit inside you. And this is super inspiring. But what I don't like about Berlin is that it's very crazy. It's very out of my comfort zone. But I think when you're in your 20s, this is not the time you need to stay in your comfort zone. Comfort zone is when you are 60 and above and you achieved everything, you tried the life, and now you can say, oh, I am in my comfort zone. You know, I believe comfort zone is a target, it's not a permanent position you should be in. That's why I'm very excited and very happy to live in Berlin in this point of my life. How to get to German university? Wow, this question I get asked so often. I feel myself expert in it because when I was getting in German university, I literally searched everywhere, asked everyone I could ask, and I applied, as I said in one of my videos, to 11 or 12 different programs in Germany, and I know a lot about it. And this is topic for whole separate video. And if you want to get in German Uni or you have more questions about specifically this topic, please DM me or write me in comments. I will contact you and we can talk personally, because this question can't be answered with one word or one sentence. How much do you earn? I don't like this question, and I don't think it's polite to ask such thing. Plus I'm not allowed to tell number. I don't think it's respectful to my company to tell number out loud this way. But I want to say that in Germany there is minimum net income, and you can Google it, how much architects earn, what is the minimum, what is the maximum salary, and you can more or less understand. I think in Germany the minimum wage is around 1,000 euro, if I'm not wrong. Please don't trust my words, Google it, because I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, if you're really curious, you can know it. Next category is my favorite, fashion. Since my channel is fashion and style orientated, I couldn't skip questions about fashion, so the first question, how do you define your style? Honestly, I don't like to define a style for myself or pick one particular. It's so much depending from my mood. Mostly I dress up minimalistic and I would say classic, but I don't pick it as my style, you know, because fashion world is so broad and mass market nowadays have million products. I don't recommend anyone to pick a style and tell I would never wear leather pants or I would never wear like black dress or classic suit. No, experiment, go out of your comfort zone, live outside the box. You know what I mean? That's why I can't define my style. I don't want to define my style. I want to be different every day, depend from my mood. How often do you shop? If we will talk about offline shopping, last time I've been to mall or any shop, I think before Corona crisis started, it was like in December maybe or January. But online shopping, I love online shopping, and since I moved to Berlin, I don't like to waste my time going to shop. You know, it's always crowded, you need to stand in long queue. I don't want it. So you can shop online, and I shop online quite often, but I always order more than I need. I tried, and 80% of clothes that I order I send back. Fashion or architecture? Oh my god, I don't like this question, I'm sorry, because this is two things I really like a lot. I study architecture for 6 years, and it wouldn't be easy for me to just ditch architecture or tell that I don't love it, because of course I love architecture, but fashion is my truly passion. Now I start to make poems, but I really like fashion. I always loved fashion, I always loved style, and I always followed all the fashion weeks, magazines, and I'm so grateful for social media that gave me this opportunity where I can talk about fashion, where I can talk about style, and there are actually people who are watching it and following me. Thank you so much guys for this opportunity, letting me do and talk about what I actually love and passionate about. And the last question, how did you start YouTube channel? I don't have any unique story. I always wanted to have YouTube channel because I love shooting videos, montaging, I love the process, but I didn't really have the topic to speak. So in the beginning I was just shooting vlogs, shooting Germany, talking about random stuff, trying myself in all the different aspects. And then in some point I bumped accidentally into fashion topic, and I was like, yeah, I love fashion and I'm really passionate about it. Why don't I talk about it? I'm not telling that I'm fashion expert or stylist, but I can share my point of view and my opinion. And yeah, so here are we now, and thank you for each of you who is watching me, who is following me. If not you, all this wouldn't make any point or sense. Thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.